There we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Star Trek Online with the level 1 ship challenge. Here we are back aboard the USS Bunker Hill, somewhere in Romulan space, off to the Hekanoa system. Let's get down to business. Slowly approaching this station. Oh, hey, Obasek. Just, hey, how's it going? Why have you returned to the vault?
Our base in the Dara system was heavily damaged by the Tal-Shiar. We have reactivated the vault, and we will continue to rebuild it. A place that was once used to create weapons of war will now be a home, where all are welcome.
There's a Borg sphere in that place. I'm not entirely sure it's really safe.
We will be free.
Anyway, what about the Romulan refugees who live in the vault?
I have no quarrel with them. My people fought for freedom and for peace. We can learn to live with the Romulans, if they will learn to live with us. We will be free.
Anyway, do you know what happened to Sela?
I do not. I know the Romulan military is searching for her, but there have been no indications of where the demons took her, or what their plans for her are. We will be free.
Do you think Sela was working with the
My
Iconians?
instincts tell me no, but I have no proof. Sela was at odds with the Tal-Shiar. I do not think it would have been so if they served the same master. We will be free.
What are the Romulans doing now that Sela has disappeared?
The petty arguments and plays for power Sela crushed have begun anew. There are dozens who wish to rule the Empire. It will take some time before a new leader arises. Until then, much blood will be shed. We will be free.
One of your resistance fighters has asked to join my crew? Did they?
I wish him well. I never wanted to rule my people, and I put no restrictions on their freedom. If there are Remans who wish to rebuild their lives elsewhere, they are welcome to do so. We will be free.
I don't think I got a Reman resistance fighter, but okay. Anyway, what will you do now?
My people are free, but there is much more to do. The Romulans hate and fear us, and we do not have a planet to call our own. I do not think our fight is over. We will be free.
I don't have any more
Farewell,
questions.
my friend. I would welcome the chance to fight by your side again.
Captain Novosek transported something for you to the Bunker Hill. He says he wanted to give you something to remind you of old friends and new beginnings. Taking the liberty of having the item moved to the crew lounge, you can see it there. Well, guess we're going to the crew lounge. Just have to wait for the interior of the ship to load. Eventually. Anyway, go on over here. Crew deck. Is this just the default interior? No, it is definitely different. I think this is a somewhat correct interior for an Intrepid. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't think this is the correct interior either. Gonna have to go with a Galaxy class at this rate for the interior. Anyway. Wrong button. Back to the bridge. Crew deck. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, we got quite a few ships now up on the old shelving unit. All right, so this is a somewhat customized interior. I think it is the Intrepid interior. It's just reusing a lot of already existing assets, hence why it looks very familiar to the default interiors. Sick bay looks honestly identical. Yeah, and this is basically identical to the default one, just with different lighting. You can tell it's the default one because of these old as hell JPEGs that they use for the portraits. Wonder how engineering looks. Eh. Oh well. Anyway, get me back to the bridge. Let's get out of here. We just completed the Romulan mystery, which means we're on to the Cardassian
Commander
struggle.
Sarish Minna of Deep Space Nine has requested your assistance with a delicate matter involving Cardassia and Bajor.
Roger. We're on our way. Helm set a course to the Alpha Quadrant. It's gonna take us a while to get there. It's the fastest we go is warp 6.67. If we had a more powerful warp core, we'd be better off. But we don't. We got the warp core we got, and that's all we get. Might as well check my personnel loadouts so that way then I can give them at least somewhat better equipment. Oh, I should probably equip this. Actually, I kind of prefer this one. Anyway, open up that duty officer box. Oh, we're crossing through the neutral zone back into Federation space. I guess they have nothing to say. We can talk to them. I don't know where they are. But oh, there they are. I see them now. Nothing to say though. we ran into another Starfleet ship, and what did they do? They don't want to talk to us. They see our legally distinct Ares class and are like, yeah, I don't want to touch that. And there's some Gorn separatists we can end up shooting at, so we can take a small divergence if we get there before it's over. Before the situation de-escalates. Almost there. I will say, with the new Centaur refit parts, you can make some really nice looking ships. Look at how pretty this is. Are we not high enough too to actually do these space encounters? Yeah, we aren't. I think you need to be level 20 before you can do the deep space encounters. It's stupid that they show up on your map, even though you're not high enough level to actually play them. Oh well, anyway, set immediate course for the beta, not the beta, the alpha quadrant. Yeah, alpha, beta, delta, gamma.
The Lucari call this system home. Some of our neighbors, like the Deferi and the Denobulans, have been most welcoming. Others, like the Nakul and the Zenkathi, have been somewhat cold and distant, even hostile.
Oh hey, Tholians. Never mind, I guess that last one was just bugging out. Anyway, we might as well hit this while we're on our way through. I like the Tholians, at least their aesthetic and their species. I think they're neat. I just think they're neat. Oh, hello there, Sovereign class. Oh, hey, we're fighting a rear admiral upper half. A preview as to what's to come. Power to the forward shields. We've been caught in a tractor beam. Forward shields are down. We're still caught in the tractor beam. More ships. That's a web. There's our opening. Technically, yes. It's a heavily modified Miranda class, but technically. The current moment, I am referring to it as the legally distinct Ares class. There we go, that's another ship down. No, don't target that. Hit the mesh weaver. Get the shields online. Oh, we are in rough shape. Oh, that's not good. Gotta get them out of there. That sovereign is the only thing standing between me and a spacewalk. At least the one good thing about a tier 1 ship is that it's fairly maneuverable. Alright. We dealt with some more Tholians. How many more we got? Oh, hey! Firing tachyon beam. Ah, that's a wall! Pull up! Oh. Raise power to the integrity! Ouch. Here they come. Power to the forward shields. That's a wall! Increase hull integrity fields. Ow. Keep up the phaser fire. Ow. Oh, I'm losing engines. We gotta be more careful. Whatever attack they're using is that knocks out our engines is very detrimental to our survival. That's an orb weaver. Power to the forward shields. Ow!
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Oh, the poor Bunker Hill. She's gonna need a major overhaul soon after that. Hey, we unlocked advanced projectile training. Hey. Anyway, let's get out of here. Off we go, back to what we were doing. We're back on the trail. What trail? Not really sure. But we're back on the trail.
Men and women of the True Way have turned to one of the Federation's greatest foes in an attempt to hold sway over Cardassia Prime. Starfleet must infiltrate into the heart of the New Dominion and douse the flames of war before they consume the entire quadrant.
I'm sure it's fine. It can't be that bad. Once again, traveling at warp 6.67. As fast as we can go. Across the quadrant. It's a while to get anywhere. Damn it, his transport capabilities. Show off! This is a warp 6.67 speed limit zone. You're going a bit fast there, buddy.
After the devastation of the Dominion War, the Cardassians chose a path that would lead their planet to prosperity and democracy.
It's always
Not everyone
fun
agreed with this choice.
using the kit
organization
bashiness of a lot of the
dedicated to
classes,
return of
especially the
Cardassian
Miranda
Union and the Obsidian Order,
type, because
plagues Federation
the
and
Miranda ship
Cardassian
types
forces
are
seeking to overturn
there's just so
newfound
many
freedoms
parts
in favor
that you
of
can
oppression
really
and
make your
aggression.
own
In
like
the end,
class
the fight to
with
save
the
Deep Space
parts
Nine
available.
may be the battle that decides the fate of the quadrant.
Like, there's just so many parts that you can make basically your own classes. Whether or not those classes will look any good, that's on you. But you know, it's there's just so many combinations you can do with the Miranda parts. Well, there's the dilithium mine fleet holdings. I honestly rarely, if ever, interact with those. Man, just zipped out of here. Anyway, here we have the USS Bunker Hill 1843. Miranda class refitted into a prototype starship class after receiving significant damage during a shakedown cruise of a new training group. So that's why the ship looks the way it does. Let's see. We need to go to Deep Space Nine. So let's approach Deep Space Nine. I'm sure they'll be excited to see that the ship Starfleet sent, hyped up as being this is a new and upcoming officer. I'm sure they can handle any situation that you give them. Shows up in what is essentially a Miranda and a Centaur's child. Man, DS9 is busy today. Deep Space Nine always takes a bit to load the interior. Ever since they reworked the interior for DS9, it takes a while to load. Alright, let's see here. Where do I gotta go? I think I need to go over there. Omega Force is still one of the stupidest names I've ever seen. Oh, this is probably... Turbo lift to ops. Anyway, are you the lady I need to talk to?
How can I help you?
I was told to report to you.
Welcome to Deep Space Nine, and thank you for coming so quickly. During the occupation of Bajor, many sacred artifacts were stolen and studied. After the Bajoran-Cardassian Treaty was signed in 2371, these artifacts were supposed to be returned. However, the Obsidian Order, the Cardassian military intelligence branch, opposed the treaty and apparently hid at least some of these artifacts in their warehouses. We know this because we have been contacted by the Cardassian government. There is a faction among the Cardassians called the True Way that rejects the treaty with the Federation. This organization infiltrated a defunct Obsidian Order facility and stole an orb of the Prophets. These orbs are precious to our people. They have been given to us by the Prophets. They possess mysterious and unusual powers. Many of them grant visions to supplicants. We believe the True Way are operating out of a base in the Badlands. We would like you to travel to the Badlands and attempt to recover the orb on behalf of the Bajoran people.
I will track down those responsible for stealing the
How
Orb
can
of the
I help?
Prophets. Oh,
How can I help you?
I
The
have to
True
actually
Way has
accept.
stolen an orb the Obsidian Order failed to return after the war. Although we don't know for certain where they have taken it, we have been getting dozens of reports of raiders hitting civilian ships near the Badlands. Starfleet intelligence believes the raids are related to True Way activity in that region. We know that area is a haven for smugglers and criminals of all types. It stands to reason that the True Way are using it to avoid capture as well. They may even be using some of the Maquis bases that were abandoned before the Cardassian War. We believe that the Badlands are therefore the most likely place for the True Way to be hiding the stolen orb. I know the Badlands are dangerous, but I have complete confidence in the ship and her crew.
Thanks.
How can I help you?
I'm sure will disappoint you far more than you think. Anyway, I should probably just beam up. Bunker Hill, 1 to beam up. Alright, Helm, set a course. Should go to the Badlands. Off we go once again, deep into the unknown. Well, this is known space, except for the Badlands. The Badlands is some really bad, uncharted sections of space. It has been semi-charted over the years, but the Badlands is still a mystery to many within both the Alpha and Beta quadrants. With its hostile environment, it's hard to explore it safely. We have arrived in the Badlands, sir. Our intelligence indicates this is in an area of heavy True Way activity. However, the plasma storms and gravitational anomalies interfere with our sensors. We will need to search the Badlands for signs of True Way occupation. I'm receiving a distress call. Yeah, we're kind of watching it right now, Eliza. If you just look out the main view screen, you know, there is quite the engagement going on. Anyway, acknowledged.
To any ships in the vicinity, I am under attack by a group of Cardassian ships identifying themselves as the True Way. Please, render assistance immediately.
Set a course for the freighter. Let's get this dealt with. That's one Hideki down. Well, you can tell that's a Federation freighter because it's got the logo of the Federation on it. Alright, let's make contact with the freighter.
Thanks for the assistance. I knew I never should have cut through the Badlands, but it takes weeks off my journey.
What happened?
Well, I was just hauling my cargo through the Badlands, and I passed some strange anomaly. I took a scan of it on my way by, and then a bunch of Cardassian ships appeared out of nowhere. They ordered me to surrender in the name of Gul Kardec and the True Way.
What did you do?
My freighter is obviously no match for them. I tried to get away, but they disabled my engines. They were just about to board me, I believe, when you arrived. If you're looking for the True Way, I would head for that anomaly.
Thank you. I recommend you repair your engines and exit the area. Well, he fixed those in a hurry. Transfer power to the engines. And the Badlands, such an unstable region of space. Alright, let's scan the anomaly.
You have fallen into our trap. And now you will never locate our base.
That's a Gowler. I'm pretty sure we can take on a Gowler class. Drain your shields. Bring the torpedo launcher around. Let's take down their shields so then they're taking all the damage. That was quite the explosion. Alright, let's scan the anomaly. This anomaly appears to be some kind of tear in the fabric of space-time continuum. It appears dormant, but I believe it could be widened to become a portal. Detecting traces of orb energy in the area. I believe I might be able to follow it. Hail Commander Saresh.
Saresh here.
We have located a trail of orb energy. We are about to follow it. We can use some backup.
Acknowledged. I will be along in the Defiant shortly.
Thank you, Commander. Trail appears to lead to that moon. Alright. Take us to that moon. That's a lot of installations. It's a Galler and a light orbital weapons platform. It's always nice making your own class and then making your own little lore for it. Should probably make a section in the Discord for stuff like that. Maybe. No, honestly, it could also just go in the art section too. True, we must be doing something down there if they went this far to defend their base. I wouldn't exactly say that that was going this far to protect their base. Forward shields. Keep up the phaser fire. Keep peppering them with phasers. Break off. We do really need to get some better impulse engines. Also, I can't use either of these. So is that our, it isn't our ground equipment thing. Probably should equip that. Anyway. Oh, they have more. Lovely. Again, I wouldn't exactly say these are heavy defenses and that they are going a long way to protect their base. Because this honestly isn't a very long way to protect their base. Especially if a Miranda class is tearing it apart. Alright, let's scan the... Ow. Let's scan the moon. Let's see what's so special about it. Sir, scans indicate this is a true wave moon base. I have located an appropriate place to beam in. Are you ready to beam down? Let's go. Ready the ground team. The ground team being the literal entire bridge crew. We are transported inside the true wave base. I am detecting orb energy coming from somewhere nearby. I'm also detecting a number of Cardassian life signs. Looks like we'll have to fight our way through to the orb. Alright, everybody. Stay on your guard. There's a few down there. Let's hit them hard. Oh, they are running up here to meet us. screw you. Your ability to freeze people in place. Take that. Ow. He's running away. That prick. Sir, my scans indicate that Kol Kaderk has sealed himself in his office. I believe we can override the lockout at the security console on the podium. Alright. Now, we don't know how many more people are in here, so we honestly probably should have been moving a bit faster than I was originally moving us, but we're moving faster now. Let's see, is this better? I mean, kinda. Give it to colas. What console are we supposed to be poking? Oh, the one up here. Colas, this better work because I don't understand how a console all the way over here can unlock an office. But it appears to have done so. Alright, good on you, Colas. Sorry for doubting you. Alright. It's over. You gotta stand down, man.
Greetings. I am Gul Kardec. This orb is the property of the Cardassian government.
No, it's not.
The true Cardassian government.
No, you're not.
The true way. And you can't have it. Guards!
As a man,
Fools,
just
you will
stand
never
down.
defeat me.
Alright, let's get that force field lowered. Let's download the data. See what these guys have been up to.
Dear Kardec, you can imagine my surprise to receive a message from you. I must commend you on the clever way you opened a pathway to our universe. We shall make good use of it, and you have our gratitude. If we can ever return the favor, let me know. Regarding that other matter you speak of, while we certainly share your detest for the Federation and are willing to assist you in opposing them in theory, there are certain territorial issues we will have to iron out before we feel comfortable committing military forces. Perhaps we can arrange a meeting in the usual place.
Well, that's a interesting development. True ways getting help from the Terran Empire. Retrieve the orb of possibilities, sir. Are you ready to beam up? Yeah, let's get out of here. Away team, beam up. Sir, incoming hail from Commander Sarish. On screen.
We are approaching the Badlands. What is your status?
We have secured the orb. Gul Kadek has escaped. We are about to attempt to track him.
I will be along in the Defiant momentarily. And may the prophets smile upon you.
And on you, Commander.
Looks like I arrived just in time.
Looks like we're fighting our way out of here. Sir, I'm detecting... fly, Eliza, fly! You don't have time to stop us when there's a ship exploding next to us. Anyway, sir, I'm detecting a plasma wake leading away from here. I think it belongs to Gul Kadek's ship. I believe I can modify our deflector dish to emit ionizing radiation, which should interact with the plasma wake, illuminating it. The illumination effect won't last very long, though. We will have to hurry. Make the modifications to prepare to emit radiation on my command. Launch pursuit course. Oh. 2 Cardassian Galler class. Although the Genevok seems to be a modified Galler class. Aging scan. signs indicate that this anomaly has opened into a portal leading to the so-called mirror universe, a parallel dimension adjacent to ours. Hold on. Sensors detect ships emerging from the portal. Shields up.
Those look like mirror universe ships.
These Terrans never learn.
Sensors detect more ships coming through.
Ow. Double ow. That's basically how it works. Eventually they'll learn. Even the weakest Federation ship can beat them.
Congratulations on retrieving the orb. You must return it to the temple on Bajor. I will notify the Vedics that you are on your way.
Acknowledged. Let's get moving. I don't think the Bunker Hill could take much more. I'm sure the Defiant can, Jesus Christ, that was an explosion. Anyway,
Congratulations on your recovery of the orb from Gul Kardec. We request that you return the orb to the temple in Hathon on Bajor. I'm afraid that we have not seen the last of Gul Kardec. But for now, the people of Bajor will be elated at the return of an orb we thought lost forever. Good work.
what of these is like the better option? What is our current shields? Our current shields are 3,960, so both of these are terrible. Both of these are bad.
How can I
Congratulations, Commander.
Both of them are bad. Oh, hey. We're being hailed by Admiral Quinn. Congratulations, Admiral Captain Nalina. You've proven yourself to be invaluable to Starfleet and have earned the respect of your fellow officers. Return her to space dock. I'd like to formally recognize you on your contributions to the Federation. Thank you, Admiral. I'll return to Earth shortly.
You have recovered the Orb of Possibilities from Gul Kardec. No doubt, you are being pursued by True Way forces. You must return the orb to the temple in Hathon. I have notified Vedic Kryn. She is waiting for you in the temple.
Yeah, I'm sure they're pursuing me. They're very
How can I
clearly
help
doing such a thing. Yep. Anyway, let's see. Let's get improved targeting. Our shots need to be landing. As for ground, improved weapon penetration. Anyway, back to Bejor. We are commander now, rank. The rank of commander. But this here is a tier 1 only ship challenge, so therefore the Bunker Hill here will remain in service throughout the entirety of this story. Anyway, we should probably hire a new officer. Stations. Show. Who can we hire? Let's hire the Bullion. Actually, we have 1 engineer, 2 science, no, 2 security, and 2 science. Alright, we'll hire the engineer. Hello, Triss. Anyway, before we do that, I need to go to Deep Space Nine to update my uniform. I need to update my uniform to have the correct rank pins. Oh, also, who was my assigned first officer? Was it Zavara? Yeah, you're my first officer because you're a lieutenant. Oh, now you're a lieutenant commander. That means everybody else gets a promotion that's been on the crew for a while. Hooray, you're all lieutenants now. Except for Zavara, she's a lieutenant commander. And Jarell's new, so he's only a cadet. Anyway, approach Deep Space Nine. I do have higher level characters that have gone through the entire story of this game, but I decided to do a challenge for the fun of it. Or the pain of it. You guys can decide on whether or not this is a painful challenge or not, but we're playing through with only a tier 1 ship throughout the entirety of Star Trek Online's story. Basically meaning we're restricted to only 3 weapon slots, a default ship loadout, 3 consoles, 1 for each slot, whatever level of hull plating the Miranda class gets by default, and then whatever we can, whatever else we can slap on this thing. Yeah, I am not I'm not looking forward to the Delta storyline. I'm gonna be honest. All right, let's see. Ship customizations this way. And with every tier up, the Bunker Hill gets a refit. So let's see here. Customize. That is not what we need. Where is the current variant? There's the current variant. All right. Let's see. What are we going to do to you to give you a refit? You can't get rid of the hull. Because that's basically a part of the ship. I'm not installing those. I think we'll swap those out for the older style centaur struts, pylons. As for the nacelles, we'll go for the centaur refit nacelles. That way, then we have a bit of an in-between era for a ship. As for the saucer section, I want to avoid using the centaur saucers for now, at least. Definitely the centaur refit. I do not like the centaur refit saucer at all. Like, it is ugly. Like, you didn't need to change the centaur saucer section for the refit, but yeah. That is quite the downgrade. At least in my opinion. I know everybody's got their tastes in ships, but in my opinion, that's a downgrade. But anyway, I think that's a fairly decent refit. We'll change her out to the Type 8 standard. Say preset, apply. And now it'll burn out our eyeballs anytime we stare at it. Anyway, where's the tailor? Need to update my rank pins. Oh, you're just selling armor. Never mind. Wrong people. Everything loads at a distance, so it's mildly annoying to find. Did I walk around like the whole thing? Yep, they're right there. I walked around the whole opposite direction. Only to eventually just get around over to here. Hey. I need my uniform modified. Now have the commander pips. As for my bridge officers, I will give you Lieutenant Junior grade. You are a Lieutenant Commander. You will be a full Lieutenant. And you will be a Lieutenant Junior grade. No, I clicked on the other guy. The Andorian. Anyway, we gotta get you in the right uniform. Where is... There it is. And you'll have the ensign pin. we do have a bit of inconsistency on what badge we're using, but you know, it's fine. Anyway, wanted to beam up. I don't know what this tailor is like aggressively poking at. I'm not entirely sure KOTOR has a walk button. You just get jogging and then faster. Anyway, the Bunker Hill now taking off with her new upgraded warp nacelles, which honestly haven't given us any form of actual speed benefit. We're just... We just thought they looked neat. We thought they looked neat. Anyway, we gotta approach Bajor. Which one of these is Bajor? There it is. Hi, Bajor. We arrived in the Bajor system, sir. We are... Sir, detecting Cardassian warp signatures. It's the true way. They're hailing us.
I am Gulmutak of the Kriegar, Adjutant General to Gul Kardec. You are carrying stolen property belonging to the True Way. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded.
I've never heard the rank of Adjutant General, but okay. Anyway, are you insane? We're in orbit of Bajor. We could have ships here in a moment. He has cut off communications and is powering up weapons. What are your orders, sir? Hail Deep Space Nine.
Sarah's here.
Commander, we have been ambushed by the True Way in orbit of Bajor.
In the orbit of Bajor? But how could they? Nerve of the... Sorry, I'm okay. I will borrow the Defiant and be there momentarily.
Thanks. We will hold out as long as we can. Cardassian ships over Bajor. This is going to give some, for Bajorans PTSD. You know, they are shooting at us. You can't see it, but they are shooting at us. Oh, hey, look. Hey, look, we can see it now. Oh, nope, never mind. Can't see it again. You can hear it, but you just can't see it. Hey, look, the Defiant's here. And they got here quick. I mean, Deep Space Nine is just next door, but...
Good. You're still in one piece. Let's teach these Cardis a lesson.
I appreciate your zeal, Commander, but let's not get carried away. Again, well, we are a military organization. We are also a group of explorers as well. Like, you can't be getting that bloodthirsty over this. Anyway, target the Keldon class. Target the Krieger afterwards. I appreciate your attempted spirit and optimism at the situation. Oh, Jesus, they are draining our shields. Get the forward deflector screens back up. That hurt. At the very least, targeting seems to be basically on point nowadays. Ow! Ouch. Alright, home, get us some distance. Incoming! Again, they are shooting at us, you just can't see it. Defiant, are you even really helping? I mean, kinda. It would have helped if you would join me in targeting the thing I was shooting at, but I guess this is a slightly more important target, even though they're the same ship class. And I'm being hit with the tachyon beam again. Shields are down across the board again. Reinforce the hull integrity fields. Oh hey, they blew up this time. Well, we got caught in that explosion. But hey, we got a new deflector. Is it good? No. No. It kind of not as good compared to our current deflector. Alright, honestly, I'm just gonna start salvaging a bunch of these. While we're on our way back over, I'm gonna salvage a bunch of these because honestly a lot of them are junk. I can't salvage that. I can salvage this though. Ow. Ah! Ow. I'm sure she's devastated. I'm sure.
Them for now. I will remain in orbit while you return the orb, just in case.
Yeah, sure. We'll have to recover the orb from one of our many corpses. Oh, hey, new impulse engines. Jesus, thank God. Are they better? Well then. Anyway, is this better than our... Yeah, it is. Salvage that. Well, the torpedo damage would be nice. Salvage. 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 Just keep salvaging. Eventually we'll have what we need to make this ship actually survive better. But for now, this is all we got. Anyway, let's beam down to Bajor before we end up flying into the planet. I'm sure they wouldn't appreciate it. Badek Karen indicates she is waiting for you at the temple. Acknowledged. Bajor is a very pretty planet. You know, I don't think those people are supposed to be here until the part of the story where the rogue Dominion fleet attacks. Oh, wait, next door. Hey, how's it going? Wrong person. Hey, how's it going?
How may I help you?
I'm here to return this orb to the temple.
Wonderful. The prophet has smiled upon us this day. What was lost has been returned to us. You have done a great service for the Bajoran people today, and we are most grateful.
Yeah, sure. It was an honor and a privilege to carry this burden.
Please, place the orb upon the altar.
With pleasure. And once I no longer have it in my possession, my ship will not blow up as often, hopefully. Hopefully. Don't you guys already have one here? Seems weird that I'm going to be putting it right where the other one is. I've returned the orb of possibilities.
The service rendered is not the service desired. What does not belong cannot be returned.
I don't understand.
What has been returned does not belong. We must travel backward.
When we gaze in the mirror, we see our faces as others do, but reversed.
Your task abides. You have recovered an orb. Now you must return it.
As you must return.
I don't know who, like, any of you are. Or at least half of you. I barely recognize half. Huh. A prophet lady. The orb spoke to me and it was weird.
I would be honored to know what the prophet shared with you, if you are willing. Sometimes their visions can be very confusing, and I have some experience interpreting them.
It is very cryptic, but they seem to suggest that this is not their orb, that I must return it elsewhere.
Elsewhere? But it is an orb of the prophets. Where else could it belong? Unless... Are you familiar with the so-called mirror universe? I know very little about it myself, but there is a book on that table over there by a Vedic Eth describing his experiences. Perhaps it can guide you.
Thank you, Vedic. Alright, well, let's read this book on the mirror universe, even though our Starfleet probably has an entire, section dedicated to just every single mirror universe experience that has occurred. Anyway. Oh great, I have to read this. I have been fascinated by the existence of this so-called mirror universe ever since our recent contact with it. I have interviewed the emissary Colonel Kira and others about their experiences with the mirror universe. Many questions remains. It seems the mirror universe has prophets, but are they the same prophets? There is no mention of a celestial temple. Certainly, the mirror of Benjamin Sisko was no emissary. I shall petition the Vedic Assembly for permission to enter the mirror universe. The Vedic Assembly has denied my request. Besides the debates about doctrine and theology, the deciding factor was political. The Federation has quarantined any access to the mirror universe, and Bajor is seeking membership. I've continued my research by interviews, but my questions remain unanswered. I fear I have no choice but to renounce my seat in the Assembly and pursue entrance to the mirror universe on my own. I don't have the technological prowess to create one of those multi-dimensional devices myself, but I have an engineer friend who owes me a favor. Ah, yes. This man that knows an engineer. And this engineer can 100% design a device that can pierce through dimensions. With neither of them having any know-how on how to do it. Yeah, sure, this can't possibly end badly. I'm lucky to be alive. I managed to cross over to the mirror universe, but Terek Nor, as they call Deep Space Nine, has been taken over by the Terran Rebellion. They're using it as a base of power, attempting to reassert their control over the Bajor sector. Bajorans are not trusted and are used mostly for mining and ore processing. A cruel irony given Bajor's history in both universes. I was able to join with the Bajoran workers and get some of my questions answered. The Bajorans of the mirror universe are much like us. It sounds as if their prophets are almost similar. They even have orbs such as we have here. However, to them, the Celestial Temple is myth or metaphor, not a physical place such as ours. I do not know if this is because it simply hasn't been discovered, or if the prophets of that universe have sealed themselves away for some reason. The only way to find out is to either cross over with a spaceship, or to somehow procure one there. I received a curious message from somebody from the mirror universe offering me assistance. Note, shortly after making this entry, Vedek disappeared and was never heard from again. Well,
Sarah's here.
we believe the orb is from the mirror universe. We think we can pass into it through an anomaly we found earlier.
Acknowledged. Be careful. The mirror universe is known to be more treacherous than our universe. And you will be cut off from any support here.
I appreciate the concern, Commander, but we will be fine. You ready to beam up, sir? Yes, beam me up and set course for the Badlands. I don't know how... Ah, yes, I must beam over to the transporter pad to beam away to the ship. I do... sorry about that. I do love the visual overhaul they gave the game a while back. It's definitely really nice. Makes the game look a lot more like the actual shows and stuff instead of what it originally was, where it was just kind of everything chrome and shiny.
Sarah's here. What is your status?
We've entered the Badlands and are heading to the anomaly.
Acknowledged. Keep comm lines open as long as possible.
knowledge.
We have limited intelligence on the Mirror Universe, but from what we know, it appears the Terran Rebellion spread from Terok Nor, eventually forming a new empire. The Terran Empire has reoccupied Bajor. I believe this Captain Lita is the administrator of the Bajor sector.
It's disappointing to know that I know that at least there are a few different Terran universe timelines. And this is one where basically the Terran Empire collapsed. And I don't know what happened in this one, honestly.
Chief Tactical Advisor to Gul Kardec of the True Way. You are not welcome here. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded.
Red alert. Anyway, strange to encounter one
I
where
believe Gul Kardec must have used the orb from the Mirror Universe to somehow create the anomaly leading back there. He then must have formed an alliance with the Terran Empire. Stay on your guard. They are probably expecting you.
Anyway, I do find it interesting how the Terran universe, the Mirror Universe, has changed over the years. Because there are many different timelines for it. There's the original series variant, which would end up going on to forming a sort of galaxy-wide sort of version of the Federation in its own, like, slightly different way. Because in that timeline, the Spock of the Terran Universe timeline ended up heeding Captain Kirk's words and taking them to heart and decided to completely take over the Empire in order to build a new, more or less, actually free and fair government. Sir, I believe we could activate the portal by bombarding it with tachyon radiation. Make the necessary modifications to the deflector dish. I lost track of it, by the way. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Alright, let's go in.
Greetings. I am Captain Lita of the Terran Empire. What a pleasure it is to have visitors from your universe. When Gul Kardec said you might be along, I didn't really believe him. But I couldn't afford to take the chance. Surrender. Now. And I will guarantee the safety of your crew.
We will never surrender.
What a pity. We could have had so much fun together. And now, I have to destroy you.
You can try. Reinforce the shields. Ooh, these Terran captains are gonna be so angry that their ships are being bested by a ship that's centuries out of date. It's only kept in service due to its ability to be refitted. And the experimental refits that it's been equipped with.
Oh, what fun. I was really growing rather bored before you showed up.
Dang it. Tachyon. Reinforce the hull integrity fields. They aren't gonna last much longer. Keep the shields up. Damn it. Break off. Get me some distance. Power to the rear deflectors. Gotta take out this ship quick. We also really need to get better shields. Oh no, there go our shields. Thank you for the follow, Exemir. I think that's how it's pronounced. Sorry for butchering it. Oh, Captain Nalina's ship is going to tear me a new one the moment that this battle is over. Ow. Get the shields back up. Oh, I know I will. Just not ships. Because this is the Tier 1 challenge. So therefore, this ship here is the only ship we get. Closing in on the ISS Fortuna. She does an entire 90-degree turn, 180-degree turn, honestly. And then just gets back to where she started. The only things we really have that I have somewhat of a decent advantage with are the twin phaser beam arrays, which have infinite level, which means they will level up damage along with my level. Yeah, the ship itself is tier 1. Everything else I can upgrade. Just the ship itself. If this was a genuine, like, just tier 1 gear only challenge, oh Jesus Christ, I'd never survive.
Kardec warned me not to underestimate you. I won't make the same mistake this time.
Shoot down the fighter. Alright, we gotta get to Bajor. Plot a course and get us there quick. We don't want to stick around here any longer than we have to. We arrived on Bajor. Boy, Mirror Universe Bajor is weird. Anyway, we have arrived on Bajor in the Mirror Universe. From what I have been able to pick up on comm chatter, Bajor was reconquered by the Terran Empire and is occupied by them again. We should be on our guard. Acknowledged. You'd think the transport chief would be a bit suspicious, but you know. Boy, they really made Bajor look depressing, didn't they? Hey guys. Sir, those appear to be true-way soldiers. Could they have followed us through the portal? I believe it's more likely they were Gold Cadec's troops waiting for us.
Gul Kardec was right. You are formidable, but pitifully predictable. Terran forces, attack the invaders! I want them alive.
Okay. And we honestly we could just walk around them. They weren't doing anything for a bit there. We could have just walked around them. Thank you for the follow, Kargon. Kragan. Kragan. I think that's how it's pronounced. Oh, and here I thought Star Wars was the only one with those kinds of holograms. Oh. We should probably shoot at them.
We will meet again. Soon.
Anyway, I forgot. I can pick new traits. I'll grab rifle training. Let's see. Let's grab flight and full impulse flight speed. Because honestly, our ship is moving really slow.
Greetings. Do you seek the wisdom of the prophets?
I'm looking for Valleint Crew.
Valleint Crew is in the temple office. just to the east of here.
Thank you. Could just said it was next door, but you know. Book. On the other universe. There is another universe that lies alongside ours. There have been several crossover events throughout the centuries. These interactions have often been pivotal to our history. I was unable, amidst the recent turmoil, to interview people directly about their experiences with beings from the other universe. The Terran Rebellion took over Deep Space Nine, subsequently reoccupied Bajor, and weren't very interested in questions of a pesky Vedek. The discovery of the Celestial Temple in their universe led to the discovery of the Celestial Temple in our universe. This left us with many questions. Why weren't these events synchronous in both universes? Are there other secrets that we could learn from this other universe? I shall petition the Vedek Assembly for permission to enter the other universe. So this is the Mirror Universe version of the book. The Vedek Assembly has denied my request. Besides the debates about doctrine and theology, and deciding factor was political. The Terran Empire considers the secret of crossing to the other universe a state secret. Bajor is already struggling under their thumb. The Vedeks don't want to create any further problems. I have abandoned my attempts to cross over at this time, and instead am simply trying to make contact with the other universe. Perhaps if I can contact my own counterpart, we can join forces. I've managed to make contact with my counterpart in the other universe. I didn't reveal my identity, but I offered myself assistance should I make the crossover. Counterpart revealed many things about the other universe. Bajorans are a part of the Federation, peaceful and seemingly weak counterpart of the Terran Empire. Cardassians occupied Bajor in their universe. Their celestial temple led to the Gamma Quadrant, where a race called the Dominion dwelled and fought a war with the peoples of the Alpha Quadrant. Among this empire called the Dominion, the leaders were a species that called themselves the Founders. The others called the Changelings. A being called Odo, who worked on their Terek Nor, was apparently one of these creatures, but did not know his own origin. Their basic form appears to be liquid, but they could shift to virtually any form. The ability of these changes to take the shape of various key personnel caused the other peoples no end of problems. I must notify the Assembly of my findings. After reporting his findings, it disappeared under mysterious circumstances. Foul play was suspected, but never proven. Well, they died. Anyway, this is the temple. We reached it. We have reached the temple. Game. Temple.
You have interfered with my plans for the last time.
Alright, you prick. I mean, you could do something like that. I mean, you can fly shuttles around like regular ships.
Fighting is not permitted here.
This is not your affair.
Ouch. What? A changeling? Man, he's Rubber Man. Get him. Or Plastic Man, or whatever his name is. Jesus. There is no end to this man. Thing. Alright. Who brought a bucket? Anyway, where's the lady that just got the crap beaten out of her? Probably should holster my weapon. Just trying to holster my weapon. Okay. Let me just holster it. There we go. Anyway, well, you're not dead. You can see that.
Thank you. I feel much better. But a changeling? Here, we only have stories. In any event, what was the purpose for your visit?
I came to return your orb.
The Orb of Possibilities? But that was lost decades ago, during the first occupation of Bajor. However did you come by it? Never mind. The prophets teach us not to look at their workings too closely. Don't just stand there. Place it on the altar.
You are most welcome. Don't just stand there. Go place it on the altar. Yeah, sure. I gotta go stare through this guy's personal documents first.
From Gul Kardek to Gul Palat, I have run into some complications. Namely, some agents have interfered with my plans. They have stolen the Orb of Possibilities. I assume they have returned it to the Bajorans by now. Fortunately, the anomaly remains stable. I was able to retreat to the Mirror Universe, where I have taken shelter with my Terran allies. However, I believe they are waiting for my return. Therefore, I need you to meet with Dumatsu Khan at the facility in the Devos system in my stead. Coordinates are attached.
Oh. Now we got another place to go after this. So we get back to our own universe. I've returned the Orb of Possibilities. Again.
We are most grateful. We had thought the orb lost forever. You have restored the balance.
Your enemies lie in wait. They want to prevent your return.
Yeah, we can handle it.
But we shall restore the balance as you did.
You have returned our orb.
Now you must return.
Sir, what just happened? You opened the orb case, and suddenly everything went white, and we appeared on the Bunker Hill in orbit of Bajor, and we appear to be back in our own universe. I believe the Mirror Prophets returned us. I must consult with Valleint. I don't know if I want to. I mean, this mission titled Jabberwocky is really, really weird. We've had a lot of ups, downs, lefts, rights. Hey, anyway, I'm back.
Greetings. I did not see you enter the temple.
I believe the Mirror Prophets returned me here.
Indeed. I know little of the Mirror Prophets, but if they are like ours, then this is a great honor. Rarely do the Prophets interfere so directly. I take it your mission was a success?
Yes, the orb is back in its proper place.
Then you have the gratitude of 2 Bajors. May the Prophets continue to smile upon you.
Thank you. Anyway, Bunker Hill, one to beam up. Let's get out of here. I've had enough of Mirror Universe prophets. And prophets in general. I find them a weirder part of Star Trek canon that I don't want to touch with a stick.
So, Gul Kardek was a changeling. This does not bode well. An alliance between the True Way and the Alpha Dominion could prove disastrous for the Alpha and Beta Quadrants. However, The orb has been returned to the mirror universe, and you have returned to ours. Nevertheless, we must stop this alliance before they can do any further damage. We shall analyze the pad you retrieved to see if we find this Ketracel White factory.
Is that what we're trying to find? Anyway.
Congratulations, Commander.
The pad you discovered on Gul Kardec revealed the location of a secret facility in the Alpha Quadrant. There appears to be some kind of alliance between the True Way and the Dominion. We cannot allow them to join forces.
Oh boy, Polaron weapons or career.
How can I help
weapon. Case thing. Anyway, let me open up my inventory here. I will take this shield. Elijah, you can have shield. And Coles, you can have this shield. Anyway, purchase skills. We have acquired a new set of skills. What do these do? Shield regeneration. Oh, we definitely need that. Shield harness. Oh, we definitely need that. Ah, yes, transwarp. We're just gonna grab increased minimum sector space travel speed. Because we don't even have transwarp unlocked. Anyway, this is where the tales of the USS Bunker Hill shall remain for now. Till the next time we stream this, of course. Wrong tab. Anyway, I'm going to find someone to send you all off to go enjoy. Thank you for everybody that joined in for today. If you want to keep up to date with whatever I'm streaming, feel free to join the Discord. It's linked below. That's not Twitch. That was the right tab. Nope. There we go. Right tab that time. If you want to keep up to date with what I'm doing, feel free to join the Discord. I'll usually be hanging out in there every now and then, either when recording or when not recording, to just, hang out and chat with people. Let's see, anything else? No, I think that's about it. Tomorrow, I'll be back with, stupid advertisement. Anyway, tomorrow I will be back with the illustrious journey in Kerbal Space Program, where we are driving all the way from the desert airfield to the South Pole. Fun times to be had. If you want to stay up to date, once again, you can join the Discord. If you want to watch any of the previous streams that you have missed out on, the YouTube channel is also linked below, where all the streams get uploaded to. Not edited. I'm a very lazy dragon bird. So yeah. They aren't edited, so they're just as long as they were when they were streamed. So feel free to go check out the previous episodes of well, not really episodes, but streams of this little challenge here. And I hope to see you all next time. Goodbye, and thank you for everybody that followed and joined in today. It was nice seeing some new faces. See you all next time, and hope you enjoy the person I'm sending you off to. Boy, did I make this ending a lot more long-winded than it needed to be. Goodbye, everyone. Just gotta wait for the countdown timer to finish. Almost there. It's getting there.